And I see your colleagues are throwing their hands, indicating that if I understand the body language, that they were not served. Mr. Volmarans?
Your Worship, I was talking to my landlord.
Oh, okay. Then I misunderstood.
No, we were served as a state.
You were served?
Yes, we were served as a state.
Any objection?
It shows disrespect to the court and attempting to influence the court by usurping the court's function. The fact that members of my clan or family elected to go to Eswatini for fear of their lives or any other reason is on them and cannot be attributed to me. The views of Maharaj and his team, as continually referred to, are irrelevant when made without proper foundation. I do not believe that it is necessary, as suggested by Maharaj, to give every single detail regarding my children. He is fully aware of my and my children's personal circumstances. This is, after all, my application for bail, not theirs. I pause to mention that Maharaj and the SAT's records are incorrect, reflecting that I was sentenced to 15 years imprisonment for my last conviction. On appeal, my sentence was reduced to 10 years imprisonment, which sentence I have served, and I am therefore not on parole or under any other restriction.
So I've said this before in my previous video regarding accused number 5 and the fact that Sydney Taba has not been arrested as being reckless behavior by the state and the investigating team, because Okwabeni is going to get away. And now for a second time, here we go again. SAPS and the state are showing again how careless they are with their investigation. Or is it that they're too rushed to reach a conviction or make an arrest? Because how does SAPS make a mistake on what accused number 2 served? How do they make a mistake on how much time he served? And now it is part of his defense response. He says, I don't know what 15 years you're saying I was convicted of, because, hey, I was convicted of 10 years after going through parole. And you don't even know that. So therefore, how can you even, if you can't even get the bare minimum, the basics about me, how can you possibly then be able to investigate this and then say that I am part of this crew? And you're also tying me in with my clan members over there in Eswatini. Listen, I don't know them. Are you guys noticing a common theme here? Everybody wants everybody for themselves and God for us all. That is the theme here. These guys are not standing together on a united front. Everybody wants to be out of the jail on their own accord. And everybody is denying the next person. We saw it with accused number 3. He said, listen, I was shot. I don't know these people. But these people better not mention my name in their testimonies, because, and it felt like a threat. He might know more than the state knows, and I feel like the state is going to give a deal to somebody amongst these 7. Somebody's going to crack, because they're all denying one another. This is not the perfect team for a hit. All right, so let's go back to listening on his defense.
I refer to the assertion that I am connected to these crimes by cell phone records. In this regard, I refer to the statements of my co-applicants regarding the reliability thereof. Although it is stated I was not assaulted or tortured or threatened, I reiterate that what is stated by the investigators is untrue. I was subjected to assault, etc. after my arrest. According to the state's opposing affidavit, the evidence against me, which is found under the heading C, evidence against the applicant at pages 21 to 22, appears to be cell phone records, evidence which is not elaborated on, that I gave instructions regarding firearms, that I received money. It appears that the state regards this as a prima facie case against me. It is not stated that the state have a strong case against me. This at best is circumstantial, which will be challenged at trial and probably relies on the section 204 of the CPA witness. Such witnesses are notoriously unreliable. In the face of a of direct evidence against me, I submit that the state case against me will not stand up to proper scrutiny. For this reason, I submit that I have discharged the onus placed upon me and that I have proved exceptional circumstances which justify my release in the interests of justice. I respectfully request this Honourable Court to grant me bail together with suitable conditions, bearing in mind the purpose of bail is not to act as a pre-conviction punishment but to ensure that I stand trial. I undertake not only to stand trial, as I have in the past, but also to abide any conditions that the court deems fit. It is dated and signed and commissioned.
So once again, my opinion is purely based on the information that is presented to us, and neither am I saying he is innocent or guilty, even though he has a past conviction. And you know how the saying goes, the past is a great prediction of the future. I can't remember the saying exactly right now, but you get what I'm saying. So he has already served 10 years for a previous murder charge, okay? He has already served 10 years. He's done. He's not out on parole. He has no conditions. It makes sense why he's out on the street, taking on new jobs, allegedly, to do this hit. But he is saying, listen, wait a minute. I don't know how I'm associated with this crime. I have nothing to do with it. And, I'm so disappointed in the state because they are just linking me with cell phone records. And that was a deposit to my account. Okay, so there was a deposit to my account, but he doesn't even address the deposit to the account, guys. Did you guys notice that as well? He literally doesn't address it, skips over it. Remember, in court, you can either agree, deny, or simply ignore. And they chose to ignore this here because, you know what? We're just trying to get out of jail. We're just trying to get bail. We're not trying to explain why I received an equal amount as everybody else, even though I don't know them. Okay? Even though I don't know them. But I'm just trying to get back to my regular life, okay? And my children. This is proving to be not so cut and dry, not so black and white, as the state and the SAPS and Begitele led us to believe in the beginning, because the evidence is not evidencing right now. And, remember, the state, and I received 2 comments from a previous video, 2 very long comments, and you know how we go on this channel. If I get a long comment, I don't want to address it with, an emoji or just, you've put in so much effort, especially when there's a lot of meat and juice in there. I like to address it in a video, and so stay tuned for that video. But remember, Mzansi, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It keeps the channel going, and I love to engage with each and every one of you in the comment section. So I thank you for that. But as I was saying, I digress. As I was saying, the state, Begitele, and the investigators and Mkwananzi, the police commissioner Mkwananzi over there of KZN, I think they got us too excited. And I get it. They wanted to say, we have the people that killed AKA. But the question is, do they have an airtight, solid case? I don't know. My prediction is that some of these guys are actually going to get bail. And even just saying that for me is a little bit difficult to accept. But just have to go by what is being presented in the court. And remember, the state is holding their evidence to their chest. Not everything has been released out. So what are your thoughts on that, Mzansi? Did accused number 2 present himself enough to get out, even though he has a past conviction? Let me know in the comment section down below. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We absolutely love it. And if you've made it this far in the video, you are definitely part of our VIP gang. Make sure you leave an emoji in the comment section so I know you were here and you watched the video. If you're watching this on your big screen TV that is mounted, listen, I get it. But I still need you to interact so we know that you watched the video. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you leave an emoji. Let me know you were here. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you on our next upload.